Hello, friends. Lots of books set in dystopian societies have proved to be eerily prescient. The Handmaid's Tale is one, 1984 another, and Fahrenheit 451, which is coming to life in places like Alberta. Of course, book banning has long been a favorite technique of fanatics, be they religious, political, or moral. Their excuse is always some variation of, won't somebody think of the children? But their goal is to control minds and lives, stifle learning, and to impose an ideology, usually a fundamentalist Christian one. How odd, then, that the Bible is never on their list of books to be banned, because it's full of stories of incest, rape, infidelity, slavery, genocide, murder, and even capital punishment. But none of that ever seems to trouble the Fahrenheit 451 gang. They use the Bible as just another tool in their arsenal of conformity and oppression, as a means of subjugation, an instrument of abuse, and a mandate for humiliation. If they were smart, they'd ban the Bible too, but not because of all of the gruesome and troubling things in it, but because the very folks who were taught that the Bible says they're less than, inferior, unworthy, perverted, found in its pages a different message. One about folks who were outcasts but became agents of God's work. About love between races, to say nothing about powerful women, enslaved people being set free, sinners made righteous, victims restored, regimes overthrown, and even of death defeated. It's a dangerous book, the Bible. Most dangerous, I suspect, for folks who like the status quo and want dissenting voices and people in the minority to keep quiet. For its pages reveal a God who doesn't favor the status quo and has a soft spot for outcasts and sinners and weirdos and failures. A God crazy enough to become all of those things. Of course, people always seek out things that are banned and forbidden. So I hope the Bible is banned, because that might make them actually read it and find out it talks not of banning, but of including, not of loss, but of redemption, not of despair, but of hope, the holy hope that every name will be found in the one book that matters, the Lamb's Book of Life, the book in which the beautiful truth of your life and mine and the glorious dream of the utopia that is the kingdom is written.